Okay, so we move to another example of how to generate views and then uh, analysis based on the input columns, right? So, for example, if you have monthly POS data with the market and segment. So what can we do about it? Okay, so the question is, we have it here already. So this one is monthly, and then customer segment. And what the question in on top here is very vague. So we get, can we do something interesting about the data so that we can serve client? That kind of thing is very uh, vague, and then it just shows that you don't understand, you don't have any leadership skills on your POS data. But let me break it down for you. What I mean by what can we do about it in here. So I will make the leadership question or the question with more details so that the workers or the helpers in the team can do it for you. So what kind of FDD or QOE questions can we answer from those columns? Okay, so this one's more also is sound a little bit technical, but it's more details for you to understand already. So you focus on this is FDD, which is financial due diligence, and then which is QOE. So you don't focus on there are many sections in the FDD report, but then QOE is the most important part in yeah, it depends on the target, but most of the time you focus your energy on QoE. So this one is very focused. So if you to be honest, if you're not in big four and in FDD, then this question is like a lot of empty words for you. You don't even, you can pronounce it, but you don't even understand. But for FDD, this is just basic concepts. So when you lead the team with those keywords, then they know what to do already. Okay, so let me break it down a little bit smaller by some typical. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are very typical analysis, and then then we will say which one can do and which I cannot. Okay, so we do one by one. Sales revenue recognition, yes. So this one, yes, we can do this because we have the monthly, which is the month, by month and year. Okay, so and quarter. Okay, so because of the order date, which is in the month here, and then you can do by month, and you group the months, you have the years, and you group the 3 months, you have the quarters. Okay, so actually we can have three of them at the same time, and then you can do by market and segment in this case. So we have customer segment here and customer market here already. Okay, so that's the first one. So the answer is yes. Grow, yes. So the grow question is like to answer if the business is growing or declining, growing it 5% or 10%. So this kind of thing, yes, because we have the revenue already. So we can derive the growth rate and contribution rates from the sales. Okay, so the answer is yes. So this one will answer already yes. So you derive, so normally you have to derive the two of them, the growth, which is 5% per year, 10% per year, and then the contribution rate, which is so this one maybe 20% per year, but then contribute only 5%, so it's not very significant. But then this one 5% grow 5%, but contribute like 80% of the company revenue, then this one is significant. So you have to combine the two measure at the same time, because otherwise it is very difficult to tell like the number is it big or small, is it significant or not. No, you don't. So this one profitability, the answer is no. We don't have the cost side, costs or the costs side for GP and GP margin, GPM. Okay, so the answer is no. So for this case, if you want to, you have to ask the data provider to add one more column, which is the COGS column or the cost column, for you to understand the profitability. Okay, so this one is no. Seasonality, the answer is yes, because we have the month and the quarter. Actually, and therefore, so quarter, because we can imply the quarter from the months. Okay, so this one, yes. Uh, concentration. Now this one is a little bit controversial, so I would say partially yet, because we can understand the big and the small component in the market already, but we cannot say if the big customer and a small customer and big segment and then small. Actually segment we don't have to big and small, because normally it's like two or three of them only. So like B2C, B2B, and then so it's not quite very helpful for understanding. But yeah, I will say partially yet, because we can see the contribution of the market, but we are not able to break it down by top customer, contributor, and others. Okay, so this one is partial yet. So we can do a little bit, but then we can break it down by market and segment as well. But then what we want to answer is just like there are big customer, there are small customer, there are recurring customer, and then there are one-off customer, and then we cannot see at the moment because of the customer uh, customer code here. So if you add one more code, and then you can see. This one is a PVM analysis. So yes, we can understand. We can perform price volume analysis. We have the column, sale column, and then we have which is total sale in this case, total sales, and then we have the volume, which is order QT, to derive the basket size, or the we need to add one more column, which is the basket size, basket size from those two. Okay, so we because it's the basket size will become the price, and then the volume is here, and then the sale, and then we need three parameters in order to perform this one. So the answer is yes again. Structure shift over here. So this one is very straightforward. Yes. We can draw the contribution rate by market and by market and segment to see the replacement and maybe changes, shift over the years in the segment, in the category. Okay, so yes. Okay, so that's just give you. Oh, by the way, this one is just for us to understand the task only. It's not doing yet. So if you have to break this one down into different levels, it can take you at least 8 hours to 16 hours to produce the views with the clean data already. You don't have to clean the data at all, assuming that the data provided for directly from the SQL server, so they are very clean by the nature, and then you just jump into the views and tables and pivots, and then it takes you about 8 to 16 hours. Okay, but then you can add more analysis depending on what you have and what you can see in the data. We at the moment we can only have the column names, and then we can guess the column name, the meaning of the columns from those from the names, and that's all we have. And then we can generate a lot of things already. Okay, so again, this one just for 10 to 20 minutes in order to understand what you have in the data before jumping into before even open the Excel file. You just need the column only, and then before you open the Excel file to see into the file and then see what we can do about it. And then before jumping into Outreach and Power BI as well. So don't no need to go there yet.